In this video, I will show you how to sum values by category or group in Excel like this. So let's get started. Here in this Excel sheet, I have some inventory details including the item name, category and available quantity. Now I want to sum up the item inventory by category or group name. For example, I want to sum the total number of items available for men and women categories. To do that, we can use the Excel SUMIF function. The SUMIF function returns the sum of the values in a range that meets the specified condition. This function accepts three arguments: a range, a criteria, and an optional sum range. Let's type an equal sign in the target cell to start the formula. Now type SUMIF followed by an opening bracket. Select the range of the cells containing the category as the first argument. Since we want to find the rows with specific categories, I will type men in the double quotes as the criteria argument. Finally, we want to sum the quantity cells if the criteria is met, so let's select the quantity cells as the third sum range argument. Type the closing bracket and hit the enter key to complete the formula. As you can see, we now have the sum of numbers by category men. Instead of hard coding the category text, we can refer to the cell containing the category name like this. Let's also quickly sum the numbers by category women. When we change the quantity of any item, the sum will be calculated automatically like this. But when we add a new row for an item, the sum will be not calculated automatically. I will change the cell references to column references in the formula to fix this. To do that, I will remove the numbers after the column name from the references like this. As you can see, now the category sum will be calculated automatically when we add new items to the table. We can also use the SUMIFS function instead of the SUMIF function to calculate the sum. The SUMIFS function returns the sum of the values in a range that meets multiple criteria. We can specify more than one pair of range and criteria using this function. The order of the arguments of the SUMIFS function is different from the SUMIF function. Since we want to sum the quantity cells, I will select the range of the cells containing the quantity as the first sum range argument. We want to apply the criteria to the group cells, so I will select the group cells as the second criteria range argument. Finally, I will type the group name as the third criteria argument. Type the closing bracket and hit the enter key to complete the formula. As you can see, we now have the sum of values having the specified group name. We can also use the SUMPRODUCT function to calculate the sum by group. Here is the formula to do that. This part of the formula checks if the item category is equal to the given category. Since there are 5 cells in the range, it returns an array of 5 elements containing true and false values. A true value is returned if the item category is equal to the given category name and false otherwise. This array is then multiplied with the respective quantity cells, and this multiplication operation converts the true and false values to 1 and 0 respectively. The quantity cells having the given category are multiplied by 1, thus remaining as is, and the rest of the quantity cells are multiplied by 0, thus filtered out. The result of the multiplication is an array containing the quantity having the given category. Finally, the SUMPRODUCT function sums up the array elements, and the result of that is 100. As you can see, we now have the sum of values by category. Watch these videos for more Excel tips, tricks and how-to tutorials. If you found this video helpful, please like the video and subscribe to our channel.